here and now they have to face the heavy favorites of Na'Vi. Buster going to set up along with the rest of the gang over in top mid. And the first kill comes through from Sanji onto Simple, no less. So a man down and quite the man to lose for Na'Vi here in this pistol.
Wow, so VP's accelerated A-take actually avoids that, and a CZ given to Sanji, I imagine from the body of Simple, he won't get much for Dread. He's got a flash to fight this one out as well. He can force a double peek. Buster's in the graveyard, but the flash is good. 2 in the pit. It plays in the site, but James is ready for the fight. VP is stalling the time, playing the bomb, and there's no way back in here for Na'Vi. It's just about brawling your way to something here. Good damage from Boomage, but it's not going to go anywhere.
Map control and allow them to hold on to these smokes. So now that they've gotten a couple out of the hands of the CTs, they set up outside of the A site. They try and get stuck in, and they do deal with the first man down in the pit. This utility is no longer going to help Na'Vi, and Boomage, trapped inside of the bomb site, gets wrapped onto, dealt with by Kicker, and this A site now belongs to VP.
Yeah, I think the key there is VP group up and they wait till all 5 players inside of the B site.
Just taking it easy over there in B.
And like
I strongly disagree.
L-O-R-E, not L-A-W.
Yeah, law.
But once I realized that distinction, every part of me didn't like your idea.
Why not? It would be sick, you know? Like, imagine if it was. Trace, you were a big fan.
Trace is actually a pro CZ player.
Get away from me.
Well, B execute here in round number 3. Na'Vi have a lot of players here. That's something in their favor, but well, the kills are coming through. Boomage has actually not been cleared. They didn't molly this position, and Boomage is able to drop the bomb. It's not a worry for VP, but they know they need to get him out, and Jamie's just going to jump towards him. Boomage goes for the gun, and that will be where he's put down. Nice kills from Boomage, though. He really stalls out that plant. It's not going to be a winnable round for Perfecto, but considering it's a buy round coming up, he may as well give it his...
He's hoping he can at least do some damage here, though. And there's some damage dealt onto Buster. Drops this smoke. Not really any time for Perfecto to grab a defuse, but there's certainly a chance he can find a bit more damage. Kicker pushing up close, plays around that smoke and tap a couple of fellas down with the P2. But of course, that's something that didn't happen. And we could talk about things that didn't happen all day, but I think what we should be focusing on are things that are happening, and it's Kicker trading out a Dren over here at Banana, leaving us into the boiler. Now they know that he's situated over on the balcony. James will deal with Electronic early on in this round, and that's the man advantage back in favor of VP. Top mid control taken. Now Simple is still here. Would you rather go into a site with 2 other Na'Vi players or the A site with Simple in it? That's a decision that VP have to make right now. And they've decided to try and go toe-to-toe with just 1 man. Now, is that as easy as you might think? Simple is going to remove another before he gets dealt with by Buster on this wraparound through the long smoke. Simple was never ready for a man long. That actual moto smoke going down allowed him to hide in it. And even when those rotations came in through long, they didn't know that he'd pushed up. So Simple gets completely blindsided there. Now Perfecto and Flamey left in this 2-on-2. Some damage has already been done to Kicker, but it doesn't matter. They can't deal with him. And VP...
With this AWP, Adren will be there to help him in a crossfire. It's Perfecto and company to include Simple towards the Porsche side.
Oh, bye-bye.
Well, I say Perfecto is going to take a nice catch there. Play a little back and forth with his old man Adren.
But that is certainly not the safe option in this scenario. Walking into the stack, walking into the Lion's Den. Na'Vi have 4 players here. Molotov's not clearing out the back of the site. We know what problems that can provide. Simple's been boosted. Boomage is popping out with 1. Electronic through the smoke, dropping the bomb, wrapped back, and Simple will close the round. Na'Vi pick up a Eco, still AWPing mid. He just ran back to check it to make sure the Na'Vi don't have any aggression in this area. They will be executing into another advantage for VP. Na'Vi not stacked this time. A 5-on-2. Boost up is good though. Boomage here's a Molotov and no one's going to check it. Oh, the flash. He gets a kill before it pops, but definitely could have gotten a little bit more. Maybe even drop this bomb 10 seconds. If you could do so through the smoke, you could win the round here if you're Na'Vi. And Boomage just found a second. It's not the planter, but the bomb has gone planted for VP. And now they're going to try and get aggressive. Regain some map control. Flamey was waiting for exactly that. Sanji does find success, and James with the AWP could post up towards the spawn, but he's been caught on the cross, tagged down. Flamey coming for the coffins. James has to hit the shot, and he does, but he's got 3 more to find.
Yeah, James has a lot on his shoulders here at the coffins, and he just dodges that shot from Simple. Not enough on the second time around, and a defuse will come in for Na'Vi, but James gets that close, makes that very, very uncomfortable. I do feel like with James as well, we still see him saving a hell of a lot, but it feels like, he's more useful to the team now as like a piece of the puzzle, right? He's not just like an alt bank account. And in this round, well, the bank accounts are getting busted. It's a real crunch of the credit kind and the one over in top mid here. Simple on with another, third in the round. Buster is getting ready to give it a go. He wanted to be the fourth man into the maws of the beast.
I like the approach from VP, right? Like very quick up arch, try and get in the face. Simple was there. Na'Vi, I guess VP were hoping Na'Vi would be running heavy early B setups. And that has been a read that VP have been making, right? Na'Vi have been going for triple B, quad B at time to time. And VP, even in the pistol round, avoided that. So trying to get ahead of it again, that will not be the case there. And this should be Na'Vi equalizing the scoreline with really nothing in the hands of VP. Just these pistols. And for James, not even that. Sanji is up alongside. He's got James nearby him. Buster in the banana. Ooh. Nice shot. Sanji dinking Perfecto down. Does actually find a timing to Archway as well, but Perfecto knows about the possibility and he's watching for it. Just going to give it up. His teammate's taken down the long player, and so Sanji, well, he may have
the score line does put them down. They've clutched onto these bomb sites.
Ooh.
And Sanji, well, he's going to clutch that trigger. He's going to pull it just a little quicker. Flamey goes down in the meantime, but Boomich is going to round this one out completely.
That could be excellent. VP now know. They've heard the AWP go off on B. They know Long's open. Adren's found his gap. He's found his timing. But is he ready for Simple to be so fast in the library? And he's not. Simple, he is like on rollerblades, speeding.
Set on the prize of Ace site. They are stacked up. They are just about as close as you could possibly be without being in the site itself. Now Buster and company were flashed a bit. That noise is going to cause Electronic to try to spam out and stop that bomb planter yet again.
Ooh,
they take out Perfecto. They can't stop the bomb plant. It's Sanji with all of the answers. Na'Vi.
What was it for Na'Vi? But you just give away the fact that you have two players inside of the site and VP just swing wide and clear it. We've been seeing that smoke on default become more and more common, right? Just smoking off the site player, dropping it.
Simple and James. They want to have a little bit of a shootout here, but James a little bit wiser than that. He's going to drop a smoke while all this action's going down on Banana. It's Boomich to find a Drin. And that's going to leave Set on A. The bomb's going to be joining him as well. That Molotov's going to prevent what would have been a very fast play. Perfecto, well, somehow able to take down Sanji after Sasha has fallen.
Yeah, that's not fun for Simple. That's not what he wanted, but it's a good little hero play for Sandy, who gets flashed out short side. VP a man down, though. They're going to try and hit this B-bomb site. James is coming back late with the AWP. Two players here for Na'Vi. Like you said, utility is a miss, so gunfights have to hit, and Buster, well, his certainly has. Flamey's dropped the bomb, though, stalling out of the pillar. He's found the head. He can't hit the shot, though, and Buster's found his second kill. Bomb plant can come through here for VP. Just about enough time for it. Na'Vi on retake, and no flashes to get through this CT spawn either. It's going to get re-smoked. Buster's got an angle. James playing bait and switch as well. This is a perfect setup. Buster tries to cross, and he gets punished for it. James swapping out weapon, going to the AK and forcing a reload. He's even got a molly for that very open bomb plant as well. No smoke for Perfecto, and this isn't going to be a perfect round for Na'Vi by any means of the word. James waiting, and he's got the shot for VP. A 3-on-4 inside of the long.
Getting past.
Oh no, look at the Apps player as well. He's not even been spotted. Adren's in the site. He hasn't cleared Balk. There's a dude just sitting there. Simple's going to have to double back. He doesn't know. They're so close, but he's going to hit the shots anyway. Perfecto is here to support. They're both going to swing. Perfecto's got a kill, and Simple's not even had to try with his 1 HP. James down to 25, and missed shots. The flash is good. The shot doesn't connect. James with a pistol. Simple has one of his own, and he's closed out the round with it. 4 kills.
He does it for Simple.
HP, who goes on to kill everyone in the team, and oh dear, they've accidentally whirred the engine up inside of Simple. Oh dear, there's like a little Valorant joke hidden in there for any of those guys.
Is it because you're so brave? Is that the...
Not really, but there we go. KitKat gonna get past this smoke at B and actually does deal with Flamey. All this pressure now falling onto Simple's shoulders, and he hears this bomb going down. He's calling for the rotation.
Oh, he saw.
Dren almost getting caught out, going to run back down Banana and tuck himself away. Now, no one from Na'Vi coming from the Banana position. Instead, all three of them looking to filter through this CT choke point. And this could get a little bit dangerous with Kicker. It's Tech9 lying in wait. Crossfire set up with the Dren. Sanji's holding off the Ruins wrap. Sanji not able to win over Electronic, but Kicker is able to best Simple and Perfecto and Electronic. Never mind, Kicker just gets them all. You don't even have to...
B bomb site, a man down, they still win it. VP have now won 2 disadvantageous rounds in that B bomb site. Simple again, making matters hard though. Hero, a couple of guns in this round. Oh, he gets spotted and he escapes just about after killing Sanji. Like trying to get a fall as well. Kicker chasing Banana, catches Boomich again, caught behind the sandbag, not able to get anything done from that position. So the re-smoke is in for both sides. Kicker, is he going to pop through this one? That would be a ballsy call, but it would be beating the rotates. Na'Vi are trying to throw players at the problem. Flamey is going to have to fall off as he sees these T's get through, but Adren gives up the bomb, and that's been dropped at the feet of Na'Vi. The boost up, and Simple's got another second kill of the round before he departs, and now Jame and Buster have to do it again with less.
Oh, flash goes in and Jame is fully blinded. He does manage to get himself tucked in at new box, but Na'Vi are already aggressing. They know that he's here, and somehow that's only the tag. And a B retake that finally goes their way. Approaching the end of the first half now.
Rush him. Like, you know, that's not common. That's not going to happen every day. But when it does happen, VP win the half. And so that's a guarantee here. And they might be even going up one step further with that kill. Simple caught out in the library. VP drop the AWP. And now they just elevate the pace into the A site. Sanji can drop pit side. Oh, doesn't need to. He falls on the head of Electronic. The corpse gets stomped. And Sanji is stomping inside of A. It's going to be another round for VP at the end of the half. Na'Vi, no say in this one.
Oh no, poor Flamey. Oh, you hate that, man. You're trying to just rotate. You're just trying to play the game, and you get cut down on rotation. You've nailed it there.
It's almost as pretty as a chandelier, isn't it?
It really might be, Trace. And, you know, I tell you might be swinging from chandeliers after this one. It might be the coffins and CT smoke, but now with all three, they can afford to draw this round out, have a bit of trickery. They smoke off the long side. That lets them get out into middle, but that does put them in the firing line of Sanji. They deal with it nice and quickly. And now they try and move on in. No Moto smoke down, despite having 2 smokes here for the Na'Vi side. And that's going to allow very, very fast, very fluid rotations for the VP side. They've given VP a one-way with one of these smokes. My goodness. These smokes are not a good investment for Na'Vi. They've not really gotten the best use out of them.
Can't even see him.
And they've made this very hard for themselves here at the A-Vault. Well, Na'Vi now setting up at Banana. And now setting up for the follow-up round, most likely, as it is just this eco. They get churned out by the MP9s. There were a triple stack of them over at the top of Banana. Na'Vi, you're not really hoping to find much in this round.
Yo, Trace, how's that 2-0 Na'Vi prediction coming along?
It's looking splendid. And I actually said 2-0 VP, but obviously you guys weren't. Timer has ticked down just a little too far, and the best Simple could hope for in this case would have been a bomb plant. Instead, Adren will turn him in to mince meat.
This is bad. Perfecto wants to die. They do give it to him. Now, if Jane wanted to get really tricky, and now this little feud might have broken things up here in this round for the VP side. It leaves them with just 2 players at the A side of the map. Jane goes hunting for rabbits as they hop through that smoke, but he only puts 1 up on the board before he's traded. Adren does deal with Boomich on the rotation. The MP9 of Sanji gets away with so much damage, and Simple, while he's trying to trade, he gets busted by the Buster. Flamey now 1v2, 1 second left. Obviously an undoable round, and I knew that.
That's what's coming up next, so got to take it round by round if you're VP here. Eags out for Na'Vi, bit of an eco with that hero gun. Wow, no longer existing, of course. Flamey dropped in apartment. Someone can grab that weapon, and Electronic is near enough there.
Less of the case. Jame gonna be watching onward from spawn. Another Molotov drop there in the choke point that would allow Na'Vi to egress themselves into the site. Now here comes that CT smoke. A follow-up Molotov from Busters. He drops off Boomich. The first one to grab a kill here on this hit of the B site.
And Adren is trapped. He is stuck at new box, just dancing around. They haven't been able to deal with him, and they're still trying to. Finally, Boomich puts that kill up on the board. And this leaves Kicker and Sanji in a 2-on-3 retake. Now a 2v2 retake at the B-bomb site, courtesy of Sanji leading the charge. Molotov going to make things a little bit hot for Boomich, and that's almost the lineup. Kicker not able to find that kill, and that looked like they had the round in the palm of their hand.
And so VP gamble with an A stack, but Na'Vi, well, the bomb's top mid. They're about to make the call. Guys, B's clear, A's stacked, and they've realized that as well. Electronic has seen 3 players and only kill 1. It's a gun gifted, it's a B site lost. Na'Vi have the bomb here in time. Got to make sure to clear new box. Boomich has got to go and do that because, of course, players have been sneakily hiding in these positions in the past. Simple gives a bomb to...
Always a chance that they can get Flamey's rifle, but the more players that accrue here for the Na'Vi side, the less likely that becomes. And yeah, Sanji ain't getting his hands on a gun anytime soon. 8 on the board.
Yes, he does. I even hear him saying it under his breath sometimes, just walking around the office. It's wild. Either way, a flurry of frags. By that, I mean just one, Adren. First to fall, the first casualty of the round here. And
only player without armor.
Yeah, well, he's out of it no matter what. Armor or not.
I think he's saving for the AWP for James as well in the follow-up round. Otherwise, I would have imagined he would buy armor here. What a spray. Buster, the transfer of a lifetime, finds both players up top, closing almost every round. And now it's down to the bottom 3. Perfecto, well, he's just grenaded himself at the top of Banana, as you do. I'd love to see what happened there.
Oh, no.
And this round is probably done.
That's not great. That's really not great. But can they deal with the punches they've been dealt?
And, you know, that's a viable round for Na'Vi with an AWP.
It's beginning where it ends as well. These stories often do. Buster throwing up on this little boost. It's going to give him some vision down through Banana. And even as all this utility is coming in, they keep the boost up. Somehow, Adren wasn't getting burnt, but Buster was. That's a curious one. They've still been able to do damage over at top Banana, and they're putting up a double kill over at the A side of the map. Has left VP in a very hot spot. However, you can't hide from Simple. You should know better, Buster.
Wow.
There's running, but there's no hiding. When Simple's on the other side of that scope, oh dear, there actually is hiding, and it works very well. Sanji there by... Not helped by that decision to save a few ago when they were in that 2v4 up against the force buy from VP. Jane boosted up, makes quick work of Boomich. And a man down now for Na'Vi.
I don't know what happened. That's kind of funny.
You mean the timer on the grenade?
Yeah,
like you just like cook the grenade.
That's what it felt like. That's what it felt like. But right now, well, it might be VP getting cooked inside of this site. Adren, he's throwing down a Molotov. He's trying to create a bit of a barbecue, but Na'Vi, they can't even get past the fire and flames. James has got past the smoke, but he's turned away right as they drop into the site. Simple with a charge, but James strips it away, dropping the bomb and leaving Electronic on his lonesome. Oh, he's found the first, but he's got to get this kill quick. He's got to find the man at the back of the site who is buying time for these rotations. Electronic jumping out. Adren can just swing this fight, and Sanji's there instead to finish it off. VP, solo B player who would get caught out, and that was a bit of a problem versus Espada yesterday. So it's a repeating factor for Na'Vi. We're seeing the same situation, and right now on the T side, lacking the rounds to make this game competitive. Double digits seeming unrealistic, but that kill could be everything. The gun, the AWP, Boomich gets the one. He should realize, he should know that there are more here because he's seen the kill feed. Adren is dead, that's not the man with the AWP, but Boomich is looking for a second. The pistol is out, he's chasing him down. And the smoke will at least provide safety here for Na'Vi.
Go on, Boomich, keep it going. Run it back.
An absolute mad lad. Boomich on a tear through the B site. Sanji's going to wait top middle and find Flamey, but the bomb's been planted in B on the back of Boomich. Really? He gets the kill through the smoke, and you're thinking, okay, well, maybe Boomich is thinking he's got the guy he's initially chased. Wrong. That's not the
from
case.
Boomich. And that is that your pace does just blindside the opposition. Now, setting up in the apartments, but to do that, you've got to get past this double boiler hold, and neither Flamey nor Electronic are up to the task, but Boomich might be. Oh, there's James deleted fast Boomich in the server. Oh, he's got the tag onto Sanji as well. He's almost taken another round by storm, and this allows Simple to come in on this wrap round. Sanji has absolutely no idea. Simple has got this round in the palm of his... Who knew? It was a speedy Boomich. That's what we needed as the solution from Na'Vi.
And Simple, he finds 3 headshots. This round shouldn't be theirs, but Let's see what they can do on this B site.
Na'Vi still stacked up at the B bomb site, but they've got 2 players waiting in mid. And Apps. Flamey actually leaves. Oh dear, Simple getting tagged as well. It was a dink, but it wasn't a lot of damage. 20 health rather from that bullet. And Perfecto, luckily enough, mop and bucket, he'll clean up these eco kills at the B bomb site and navigate the danger of this round nicely. Now, there wasn't really much danger in this round, yet it's still starting to get a little bit scary. 11 on the board now for Na'Vi, looking to make this down the short side. Jame ready to throw a spanner in the works, peeks wide, somehow survives the swing, and they've given Jame a second chance, now a third, and not able to hit it the third time around is Jame. Flamey does best him. This A site now belongs to Na'Vi. And if I know VP, as well as y'all know VP, they should invest in this next round. You're going to be in a very, very weird spot where, like, some of your guys can buy in the future, some of them can't. And you know, we've seen that be the downfall of teams. So I think, you know, with the decision to save 3, very, very purposeful. I'm hoping that means that at the most we maybe see, like, these players that they take one away.
Yeah, now they're definitely not buying. Sanji's already here from that B bomb site, and Na'Vi just have to wait this one down. It's going to be up to 20 seconds as they decide to commit.
And it looks like you're going to try and wrap long here on the VP side. Now, Electronic and Simple are keeping an eye on exactly that. So even though the time is low, they deal with all the threats inside of A. They get the bomb down, and it ends up being a flawless round for Na'Vi. 13 now on the board. And this is where if you... They're forced by, and I think the thing that's problematic there, oh dear, they're not even able to hold on to these rifles, and this can really hurt, man. That's kind of horrible because you don't even attempt the round on his favor. Molly delays the push even more for Na'Vi and gives them a moment to maybe reconsider, but their mind is made up. They look to take B, and that nade has found monstrous damage. They've got to overcome the odds here, and Buster, Adren, and Sanji have held the fort. Simple left up all alone, and this would be a clutch of the ages, but it's...
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely